Welcome to Pure Sports New York. I'm Bianca Peart reporting from Madison Square Garden, where the New York Knicks take on the Brooklyn Nets in a battle of the boroughs. The Knicks are looking to clinch a spot in the playoffs as they are one game behind the Hawks in the Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, the Nets just clinched a spot in the playoffs as they defeated the Rockets in Brooklyn last night, 96-105. Joe Johnson scored 32 points, and tonight we will be looking forward to an offensive matchup between Carmelo Anthony and Joe Johnson. Stay tuned for a halftime report. I'm Bianca Peart, and you're tuned into Pure Sports New York. Welcome back to Pure Sports New York, and the Knicks have a 25-point lead at halftime, 63-38. Now, at the close of the half, Jason Kidd got a second technical foul, which means he's ejected for the remainder of the game. So let's chat with the fans and see what they think about the first half. You're rocking opposing jerseys.
Yes.
What do you think about the first half?
The first half was awesome. Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, those guys, we're going to the playoffs this year. Believe that. She's not a believer. By the end of the game, she's going to be a believer. Trust us. We're going to the playoffs.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but the Nets are actually in the playoffs right now.
That's right. Let's go.
They don't want to see us in the playoffs, that's for sure.
They're not representing Brooklyn the right way, man.
We're going to take it for the rest of the half.
They ain't coming back. Melo and Shumpert is too much to keep up with right now.
Well, the Knicks, they tend to lose their lead. So what do you think will happen in the second half? What will it take for them to win?
Defense. We need to stop them, keep doing what we were doing this first half, and take over the game. That's it. Shut it down next half.
Not to have J.R. Smith take 20 shots.
Yeah.
They just need to keep up the pressure, and hopefully Jason Kidd's probably going to get thrown out of this game. He's already got teed up once, and he almost got teed up at the end of this quarter. So it should be interesting. But as long as the Knicks don't have their typical third quarter malaise, as my boy Clyde would say, I think we're in good shape.
What do you feel about now the Nets are in the playoffs now? At least they have a spot.
I feel good, and I'm also here supporting the New York Knicks because I want them to be in the playoffs as well. You know, so the Knicks win. If the Nets lose tonight, I have no problem with that, even though I'm a Brooklyn Knight for life. All right?
But you just repping New York. I understand.
I'm representing New York. I need both my New York teams in the building.
Welcome back to Pure Sports New York. The Brooklyn Nets fall to the New York Knicks 110-81. Carmelo Anthony scored 23 points, and J.R. Smith came out big with 24 points. This now means that the Knicks are tied with the Hawks for the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. Stay tuned for post-game reaction. I'm Bianca Peart, and you're tuned into Pure Sports New York.
Our back's against the wall right now. We control our own destiny, and sometimes we've been real inconsistent as far as coming out and with energy and playing. But tonight, it was a total opposite. Everybody came out focused, locked in, and we ain't looked back since the tip off.
Really our approach and understanding communication on the basketball court. I think you got to get to a stage, you get to a point where you pass the excuses and just getting out there and playing. And I feel like that's where we are right now.
Everything else is falling into place on its own, but my biggest thing for this team is our communication on defense, and that's how we stay focused, that's how we stay into it, stay mentally prepared.
Defensive end, offensive end, running the lanes, just trying to do whatever I can, and that started off with Shump. Shumpert did a great job of just setting the tone for the whole entire team when he came out there and got a couple of deflections and was pushing the ball.
He's the guy that really, probably our best defender on the team, between him and Tyson, mainly him because he's on the ball, he's guarding all those guards and stuff, he accepts the challenge for anybody, don't care who he plays against, and he does a great job. I love playing along with Chuck, love it.
It's funny how things work, that we're in this situation right now, having a chance to, make the playoffs. We control our own destiny. I'm going to keep saying that. We can't worry about what Atlanta is doing or what anybody else is doing. We got to win basketball games. And I think if we continue playing the way we've been playing, we'll be there at the end of the season.